I squat down, switch sides, swing, and repeat. At the park today, it's super heavy, so I can make do. Yeah. So anyway, brought my steel mace and kettlebell to the park. So it's going to be kettlebell juggling stuff, some kettlebell flowy stuff maybe, and steel mace movements. So starting off with regular steel mace 360s. I always start my steel mace workouts with steel mace 360s. It's the most quote unquote basic steel mace movement, and it's usually the foundation for most of the movements that I come up with the steel mace anyway. Going for 10 each side. After 10 each side, moving into a kettlebell juggling drill. So there are 5 main flips when it comes to kettlebell juggling. I'm going to do 1 rep each hand of those. So starting off with simple reverse, then a simple. Let's start from the beginning again. I want to get the full sequence right. So simple reverse, simple, mug, helicopter, oblique. So yeah, I'm gonna superset these two for a bit. So I'm gonna do like 5, maybe 10 sets even of these two. It'll get me into the flow of things for things to come. But yeah, this is what I'm starting off with. So the next set of movements is going to be all steel mace. So starting off with 5 steel mace 360s. Then going to grab the head of the mace, curl to shoulder press 5. Then I'm going to do 5 the opposite side. Then curl to shoulder press. Then there's this pile of sand over here. I'm gonna do alternate steel mace slams, 5 each side. Then I'm going to hold the steel mace to my side, sprint one way. And while sprinting back, I'm switching hands. Holding the steel to one side while sprinting creates a slight offset, utilizing the core a little bit more while sprinting. Just a little, I guess, unique movement for your body to adapt to. I'm gonna do these back to back for, I don't know, 5 to whatever sets till it feels nice, and then on to something else. The weather forecast is so, I don't know, misleading. They give you all these icons with a cloud and a lightning symbol and then water droplets falling, and then, I don't know, it at least tricks me into believing that it's going to be really bad outside. It's really not that bad, and it barely rained all day. And that symbol is kind of like, I'm expecting thunderstorms, and it even says severe thunderstorm warning. I haven't seen any lightning, haven't heard any thunder. It's barely rained. Yeah, I've wasted quite a bit of time kind of procrastinating as to whether or not I should come to the park or just head to the gym. Yeah, I could have gotten my workout in a lot sooner. And even when it rained, it was so little that you can stay outside. In any case, I'm going to do a steel mace and rope flow movement, or with rope flow it's just going to be random stuff. But with the steel mace, I'm going to do this thing, I don't know. I'll explain it as I do it. So I'm going to do a 360, drop it to the side, come back up. As it's coming up, I squat down, switch sides, swing, and repeat. Going for 5 each side. With the sideways swing, there's a lot of obliques involved. With the rotation, or with the 360, it's shoulders and serratus and back. And with the squat, it's legs. Then rope flow, pretty much just random patterns. Still very much a beginner at this tool. So doing this pattern where I rotate my wrists and do a single rotation on one side. Good for loosening up the wrist joints and also the elbows. Then I'm also moving fluidly at the hips. Then gonna just do straight figure eights, or yeah. Now I'm gonna take my wrist out of the equation and make the rope sway with just the movement of my obliques and hips. Now I'm going to do a rotation on each side. Now moving into some single arm. Yeah, so gonna superset these two for a bit, then move into some kettlebell juggling freestyle. Moving into some kettlebell juggling freestyle. Pushed it too strong when I was flipping that one, and couldn't catch it because it rotated more than I expected it to. It is what it is. That was a pretty long one though. It is what it is. Okay, that should be today's video. I'm gonna mess around for a little bit more. Lights dying down. But yeah, gonna head home after this. That's all for today's video. See you all tomorrow.